They should do a 4v4 or 5v5. That would be chaos.
They should do a 4v4 or a 5v5. That would be chaos. They should do a 4v4 or a 5v5. That would be chaos.
So, 5v5, 4v4. Is it chaos? Let's find out. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another New World video. Today, I got a little bit of a special one here for you. Got some people together. Got a few friends together. And I thought maybe it might be a good idea, since 3v3 is coming out, I thought maybe, I could do some 3v3 videos, right? We get, 3 of my guys, 3 of their guys. We do a couple of duels and we see how it goes. But it alluded and pointed to something in my mind. A mysterious comment from a mysterious stranger on the internet. 4v4 and 5v5, that would be absolutely chaos. And that got me thinking, 4v4 and 5v5, what does that look like? So, today, guys, I have to present to you 5v5s. We got 5 guys, v5, we got a plethora of weapons, life staff on each side, 2 great axes, 2 ice gauntlets, and I figure we could just go over and look at the footage. I mean, as you can see from the title, I basically, after watching this footage, I wasn't, overtly or majorly impressed. Not because it's bad, but, let's just look. Let's just observe, right? I mean, first things first, 5v5s in an arena. Man, don't that look like a lot of chaos on the screen? I don't know. I don't know if it looks clear enough, if it looks good enough. Maybe it doesn't. There's just too many things going on the screen. I don't know if maybe, it's all theory crafting, right? And we're all speculating on how it would look. But after watching, we got 3 people down on one side. It's looking like it's going to be a pretty strong victory for the other team. And in fact, it was a perfect victory for the other team. They absolutely smoked their ass. But it seems to me that it just seems a bit of a clusterfuck. To have this in an arena, to have 5v5 in an arena, I don't know. 3v3 kind of makes sense because I feel like there's sort of a handle on things. But when you start adding multiple ice gauntlets, multiple, great axes, I mean, all those great axes, or, the cyclones that they throw out, they're everywhere. The ice showers are everywhere. The ice storms, they're everywhere. Everything is everywhere. How are you supposed to know which one's the enemy and which one's your teammates? You don't really know, do you? That is kind of a problem. There just seems to be, I think if they're going to add small-scale PvP, it has to come with tactics. It has to come with good gameplay. People want to be able to feel like they're, building and crafting around a set team. And I just don't think 5v5 portrays it the way that at least I think the people want it. It just something about the 5v5 situation doesn't feel right. Again, the other team getting absolutely smoked, absolutely bombed here. We've got an ice storm over here. We've got an ice shower to the left. We've got an ice shower to the right. We've got 2 healing circles over here. We've got 2 void circles over there. We've got the pillar. We've got the pillar buff for the fire staff over here. How are you supposed to know whose is whose? Imagine doing this all in the heat of the moment. You go in, you're ready to do your ranked PvP, and you're greeted with this. Circles, all of the same colour. It just doesn't look right. I think it'd be more manageable in 3v3. I think in a 3v3 situation, you've got little enough going on where you feel like you could probably gauge who's put down what and what's been put down where. I think that kind of makes sense. But with a 5v5 element, same with 4v4, I just think there's too many options on the road. I was speaking to my friend about ranked PvP and how it would go, and a sort of idea that I had, I think it could kind of work, is if it kind of works something like Dota, right? So you have Team A and you have Team B, right? You've got your 3 players, or let's just say 5, whatever, right? Now, if player one of Team A chooses Fire Staff, then players 2 through 5 cannot choose Fire Staff, right? That weapon is locked to that player. I mean, maybe it doesn't really work in 5v5 because there's just not enough weapons, but in a 3v3, certainly in a 3v3, you would think that it would kind of make sense if maybe you had, like, if I choose Fire Staff and Rapier is locked from my other 2 partners' choices, right? Then you have one partner that chooses Life Staff and Void Gauntlet. That Life Staff and Void Gauntlet has now been closed off and can't be used by the third team member. That's going to stop multiples of things happening. That's going to stop us seeing, 2 ice showers on the same team, 2 ice storms, do you know what I'm saying? Like, so it becomes less confusing about what's going on. I think it's kind of a good idea, but guys, that's kind of what the 5v5 situation looks like. That's a few rounds of the old 5v5. Let me know what you think. Do you like the idea of maybe when you're choosing a weapon, having it be grayed out so your other teammates can't choose that weapon? Do you think that's a bad idea? What ideas would you put in for PvP? Guys, let me know. And one other thing before I go, everybody. I've just started another Twitch channel. I'm over at Twitch TV or twitch.tv/plusarray Koto. So you can go on over there, and I'm streaming New World content over there. I'm going to try to stream it 2 or 3 times a week. We're going to go from there. We're going to see what happens. But until then, guys, another theory crafting video here for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking. I know you did. Everybody, Hwyl fawr for now. Peace.